5, 4, 3, 2. Leave it a bit longer as well.
Yeah, we'll do.
1, live.
Well, hello there and welcome to the Masters Championship. Tonight we're with the Division 1 guys and we're at Germany for, I believe it's round 12 of this 50% championship. There's not much to talk about before we go into the event, but one thing I should do is obviously introduce my co-commentator. Once again this evening, Richie, say hello.
Hello boys and girls, back again on this lovely Tuesday night. It's my favourite day of the week at the minute. These great races that we keep having, and if it's anything like Hungary, then should be another good race. But the question is, can anyone bring it to Beastas?
Yeah, I think it's been quite clear in the practice sessions that we've done leading up to this event that Beastas and Conakry have shown great pace around here, but certainly Beastas is probably the outright favourite going into this race so far. There's a few people out there that can challenge him, but it's going to be difficult, I think.
Yes, indeed. I mean, especially with turn 1. Could be all over in an instance.
Yeah, turn 1 at the start it's a very, it's only 300-400 yards off the start line. Guys are going into that corner, 4th, 5th gear. You only have to let off the throttle just a little bit, and you can go 2 wide. 3 wide is almost impossible. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a little crash in the midfield.
Yep. Well, I am hoping for no crashes, but I guess we'll find out in about 1 minute's time when we're just waiting for Raphael 1.
Yeah,
it's his own time.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, it's still a couple of minutes before 9 o'clock, so we'll give him the benefit of a doubt. But yeah, we've pretty much got a pretty much a full lobby tonight. Andrew Russell is still away. He's just recently had a little child, so obviously his time is being taken up by that. So he's not in the Renault tonight, and obviously Kingpin, who can't race every Tuesday, is not in the McLaren tonight. So we have a field of, I believe, it'll be 18 drivers. So pretty good turnout still.
Yep. And I don't know if it's because you're broadcasting or what, but like, literally everyone's got red on mine.
I've got 4 bars on mine, and everyone else is all right. Your connection's a bit dodgy, though, I will admit.
I know, yeah. Right, he's in. So let's go.
Yep, let's crack on.
Hockenheim, here we come. Round 12.
Yeah, it's not a favourite track of mine, I must admit. It's one of those tracks where I personally struggle at. Sector 1's okay and Sector 3's fine, but a lot of these guys seem to be losing a lot of time in Sector 2, which is going to make it interesting for the guys in qualifying as well. Hopefully they don't get in each other's way as well.
Well, I seem to think that Sector 3 is the worst part on this track. Them last couple of corners. It
can be. It really comes down to the other thing as well is what traction control settings these guys are running. If you're running with medium or no traction control, then the left right out of that hairpin in Sector 3 is a real handful, real handful. Right, here we go then. Right, the tyres, here we go then. So you've got the super soft, the soft and the medium tyres. These are the 3 compounds we've been seeing quite a lot of so far this season. The soft and the medium tyres are the mandatory set. One of them sets has to be run during the race, but I'm expecting quite a few drivers to be starting on the mediums, I reckon. Outside the top 10 anyway.
Well, it all depends on what weather we're going to get, really, in the qualifying.
That's very true.
Because obviously they ain't going to qualify on the mediums, so... But here we go. Let's find out. Is it going to be sunny? Is it going to be wet?
It really could be anything, couldn't it? Right, here we go. Let's skip through this.
I can't hear no raindrops.
It's that anticipation, isn't it, of just waiting to see. Because I don't think a lot of... I think, well, maybe a few of these guys would have done some wet or intermediate running. It looks dry for qualifying, doesn't it?
It does, and it looks like a dry race. So it don't look like we're going to be seeing them wet tyres this weekend then. So other than that, being as it's a dry qualifying, I think you've got to be looking at the 113s. Would you agree?
Yeah, a very high 113, maybe a 13.7 or a 13.8, and I'm looking at the likes of Beastas and Conakry for that, and possibly a few others can get into the 13s, but to be in the top 10, you'd need to be, I think, low 14s for definite.
Yes, and immediately then the Wesker first out, because obviously he's always looking for TV time, because being at the back of the grid, you don't often get it, so I think this is his way of trying to get a bit of TV time.
Yeah, he always does like to go out first. But talking about the Wesker, he spent about 6-7 races in the lead of a championship. He's now fallen off of that lead, and in the last 2-3 races, he's been really having a shocking turn of events so far. And I don't think he's picked up any points in the last 3 races. So he really needs to get back into the swing of things here and get up that leaderboard as best as he can.
Exactly. If you want to just remind everyone of the standings at the minute.
Yeah, certainly can do, because we have had a few little changes. Right, the Drivers' Championship, I'll start with the top 5. SJP still leads the way on 100 points, despite the fact he didn't score any points in Hungary. Then we've got Mystic Joker and the Red Bull in second place on 98. Then it's the Wesker, who I've just mentioned, in the McLaren, who's now down to third on 92 points. And then we've got Beastas, believe it or not, in the Toro Rosso on 86. And then Merck in the second Red Bull on 81. So 19 points separate the top 5 there. And if we go to the Constructors' Championship, this is even closer. Red Bull and Ferrari are tied for the lead on 179. And the reason why Red Bull have the first place is they have 3 wins compared to Ferrari's 2 wins. And in third place, we've got Toro Rosso on 177. So there's 2 points separating the top 3. McLaren in 4th on 143, and Force India in 5th on 135.
Well, that is tight. And as far as the driving standings goes, considering Beastas only joined in Spain, which was like round 5, and he's only 15 points off the lead, he's done absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, exactly, and I think a lot of people out there are starting to realise that Beastas could be a favourite to win this title, and Toro Rosso could be a favourite to win the Constructors as well. His Beastas' pace since he's joined that team has been, well, stellar, to say the least.
Yes, indeed, but he is prone to making mistakes, and I'm pretty sure most of the field are going to be hoping for that today then. But at the minute, if we can just find someone on a hot lap as Sir Anthony, already off the track, not a good start for Ferrari driver. Who we got on a hot lap? We've got Mystic Joker, 16-4 Sector 1.
Yeah, we've got John Heaven-Terry at 16-1 in Sector 1, so he's looking good.
I've just noticed that, so we wrote him on with John Heaven-Terry. I mean, John Heaven-Terry didn't race last week, back today, and is the only one driver in the grid who I have no idea about pace on this track, so I'm very interested to see what he can produce. As we said earlier, if he wants to get pole, you've definitely got to be looking at the 113. So
you have to be in the 13s. You're right. You have to be in the 13s.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And there's only 2 drivers I've seen getting the 113. So is John Heaven-Terry going to put himself onto that list? I mean, it's a 34.9 Sector 2 at the minute. I'm not quite sure if that's quick enough for a 113. But time will tell. Time will tell. Here he comes. John Heaven-Terry got his seat in the Renault. Oh, and he's gone and blundered at the last corner. So John Heaven-Terry then. That's that lap out of the window. Yeah,
we've got Mark Demand there. I just caught him. He's it looks like, I don't know if he's lost it on the exit of turn 1 or not, but he's in the wall and he's at the session.
Yes, he's lost his tyre then. So Mark Demand didn't race last week. He's literally back with a bang. And luckily enough, he did get a time in. It's a 1:16.3, but that's probably going to put him near the back of the grid, unfortunately for Mark then.
Yeah, it's not a good time at all, unfortunately. So Anthony's already a second quicker than it on the soft tyres. A few guys out there getting some banker laps in on the soft tyres. It's always advisable. Get one in quickly and then go on to the super softs if that is your choice to start on and then try to go quicker. But yeah, so Anthony at the moment on the 15.2, but we are expecting, like we said, times to be a lot quicker.
Yep. And I was just on board with Cliffy, but already he's a long way down in Sector 1, so we will move on. Beast, as you said, he's out on soft, so I mean, if you're planning on doing a flying lap on the super softs, is it worth taking the risk of having a practice lap on the softs? Because you know what this track's like for giving out like invalidated lap times. Would you really want to risk time? I wouldn't.
From a personal point of view, I always make the decision whether what tyres I wanted to start on, because there's no point going out there thinking I'll just set a banker lap on the super softs, wanting to start on the softs, then end up qualifying in 8th place, because then that's your strategy buggered for the race start. But I've always gone with go out there on the slower compound first of all, get a banker lap in, make sure the setup works fine, make sure the track condition, the track temperature is fine, and then if you want to go quicker, come back in, stick on a set of super softs and try to improve your time. But there's always the risk that you end up getting a time penalty, as you said, or you crash, or you get a yellow flag, and then you're stuck with your fastest time being on the slower compound.
Exactly. And we've got Maxi Luca then. So Maxi Luca, another driver, joined halfway through, already has 2 wins to his name. Been showing a lot of pace in practice. Can he put it into the qualifying session? Let's find out. He's currently in 7th, and he stays 7th. It's a 1:15.9, and I'm pretty sure he can go a lot quicker than that one. And so Maxi Luca, I guess he'll be out again in a moment. Yes, we've got Tom Pretty.
I'm just looking at Beast Asset. He's coming across the line. Is on provisional pole at the moment, but it is on the soft compound tyre, but it is a 14.7. So I'm sure that if he sat on bolted on a set of super softs, he would definitely be in the high 13s. So Beast Asset at the moment on the soft tyres, still on provisional pole.
So the perfect start then for Beast Ass. Is Connor Keener out on track yet? That is the question. No, he's not. So we will ride on board then with who's on a hot lap. Tom Pretty's in the pits. Wesker. He's in the final sector now. Can Wesker improve on 15th position? The Austrian had the great start to the season, and now it's all falling to pieces. Can he start building it back up again? Here he comes. It's 5th. It's a 1:15.5, so it's not bad, but in reality, it's not good enough. So Wesker with a bit more to do, I think. Danny Morris as well. I mean, I can remember him saying towards the start of the season that Germany was one of his good tracks, so maybe today could be the day we finally see him on the podium.
Certainly hope so. He certainly deserves one. I'm just looking here at the track and ambient temperature for qualifying. It's in the 32 and 24, which is a couple of degrees lower than what we've seen before. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the guys that would be in, let's say, the mid-14s are actually in the high 14s and so forth like that. I reckon the track conditions at the moment aren't exactly perfect, which is why we're seeing a lot of guys still in the 15s, even though they're on the soft tyres.
Yeah. You could be very right, mate. You could be very right. It's Danny Morris. Oh, and a big shout out as well, Danny Morris, for commentating on Friday night for the new Division 2, where Liliart was unbelievably ill.
Yes, it does happen. I do apologise, but I'm here now, and I will be there on Friday. Don't worry about that. I'm very. I've seen the race footage, and yeah, certainly exciting is one way to describe the race there. I'm looking forward to it this Friday, being back in the commentary booth alongside you. I missed it a little bit.
There's one. There's one thing we definitely missed, and that was your podium interviews. God damn it.
Yes, I take
natural when it comes to that.
I take pride in doing them.
I noticed. Danny Morris, 16.3, so it's not a bad first set down. Adi Barbar, he's looking up into second. We missed that. 14.9 forcing down. Adi Barbar is really starting to come to a bit of form, isn't he? He could be a threat to Beast Ass in Connor Keener, if you ask me.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who is not the quickest, he's not the second quickest, you know, that goes to the likes of Mystic Joker, Connor Keener, Beast Ass and so forth, but he's always 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th thereabouts, gets on the podium. He had a great race in Hungary last time out, and I'm just looking at Mystic Joker. I think Mystic Joker's got half a chance of snatching pole position here, if his third sector time was any good, and it is, pole position for Mystic Joker.
So Mystic Joker then back to a bit of form. Currently on pole. How long will it last? We'll have to find out. We've only got 8 minutes left, but I'm going to stick with Danny Morris just for 1 second as he comes up to the line. 35.3 sector 2. It's not bad. It's not bad. Danny Morris, the Irishman, and he goes 4th with a 14.9. So I think you're right what you're saying about the temperatures and that, because we've been seeing a lot quicker times than these.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the likes of Sir Anthony and Beast Ass. They're just coming out, taking their time, getting round on an out lap, just warming up the tyres. So it'll be interesting to see if Beast Ass can get into the high 13s now. He's on the super soft, so I believe he's going to be starting his flying. I think the track conditions out there, track temperatures out there, has reduced the overall pace of these guys.
Yep. But Connor Keener and Merck have both decided to come out now, and they're both on the soft. So if they're going to go on the super softs, it's going to be a late one, I think. It's going to be a last-minute job.
Yeah, I think everyone out there at the moment has got this lap coming up now on whatever tyre they're on, get back to the pits and then change tyres if they want to and get another lap in. But if give it a couple more minutes, they'll only have one run left, so they've got to pick it right.
So Tom Pretty then, who's currently getting outshunned by his teammate, he's down in 16th position. Can he improve on that? Yes, he does. He goes up to 10th, but that is on the soft. So Tom Pretty I mean, if he wants to start getting more points, he's going to have to be doing better than 10th position.
You will have to indeed. I'm just on board with Conor Keeney coming out the final corner. He's on the soft tyres, currently in 19th, hasn't set a time. I'm expecting this to be on the front row, and it is pole position.
Word.
Pole position.
So Conor Keeney then, with a 1:14.3 on the softs, it's an absolute fantastic time, and he's miles ahead of anyone at the minute. Even Beastas miles ahead. So, and I'll tell you one thing, Lily, if you look at John Evan Terry's time, he's actually matched Beastas on the same set of tyres, so tell you what, could be a dark horse in this race, John Evan Terry.
Yeah, he snuck up there into 4th place very well. Radic is up into 5th place as well, but he's on the super softs. But yeah, great from John Evan Terry there.
And there it is, sorry to interrupt you, Beastas 1:13.6 on the super softs. So no messing around from the Beast then, up into the 13s.
I bet you everyone's heart looking at the telemetry there in the pit lane, it's just seen that lap time gone and gone, well, that's me done.
Exactly. But the thing is, I actually saw him do a quicker time on that the other day, so...
Oh, please don't say that. I can deal with a 13.6, we'll leave it at that.
Let's ride on board with Clamp up for a lap. I mean, the only time we ever normally see him is when he's in the barrier or driving into another car, so it'd be nice to see him actually driving around the track for once.
Yeah, make a change with it, really.
I know. He's currently in 9th and he's not really doing what you'd expect a Mercedes driver to be doing. I mean, you normally see him at the front, it's not Clamp, no. He's getting DNFs.
Yeah, he's had one good result all season, and that was at Baku, which was the 2nd place, but I think that came down to quite a lot of the front runners tripping over themselves or retiring. As Beastas has retired from the session with 5 minutes left, so he now thinks that his pole time is good enough.
Yeah, that's confidence. That is confidence. And I mean, you should never quit until that very last second. Because Conor Keeney is more than capable of snatching that pole position, I think, easily.
Yeah, there's only a few guys. There's only a few guys out there I think that could, but certainly Conor is one of them.
Yep, Clamp up pit. So we've just watched all that lap for nothing then. Cheers, Clamp. Westgate. Oh, he's well down. Radic. I'll tell you what, Radic up in 5th.
Yeah, he's done well there.
He's on the super softs, but I'll tell you what, this is not like the Radics that we know. And I'll tell you as well, I've noticed in practice, Cosworth Tom has been showing tremendous pace, but he tends to start at the back of the grid, doesn't he?
Yes, I don't know if Cosworth Tom has set a lap time or not. Let's have a quick look. I don't think he has.
I don't think he's gonna.
He won't.
Which is a shame, really, because he really has been showing some good pace around this track. I think he could have got some good points today. I mean, he still can, he still could, but it's going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, certainly, as we've mentioned before, Cosworth Tom decides to not take part in qualifying and start at the back because, for some unknown reason, he has quite a lot of unwanted lag at the start of the last one as a pile up. So Cosworth Tom has taken himself out of qualifying, starts at the back and then tries to make his way through the field. He's doing it the hard way, but hats off to him for admitting that, yep, I've got a problem, I don't want to abuse it, I'll just stay at the back and then work my way through. He's certainly capable of getting points, don't get me wrong, he is a very good driver.
As Maxi Luca retires, where's Maxi gone? We missed it. Oh, he's gone into 2nd with a 14.3 and that's on the softs. So, interesting strategies at the minute. There's only really Beastas who's gone for it on the supers. I mean, are they going to give him an easy lead? Because that's the way it's looking at the minute.
It's an interesting strategy because we've got pretty much everyone is in the pits at the moment making one last... Well, they can't make any changes apart from maybe also on, but certainly in there just taking 30 seconds, trying to find some space on track, bolt on another set of tyres, whether it's soft or super softs, and go out of there. But Maxi Luca's obviously going to be starting a race on the soft tyres because he's retired from the session, and I wouldn't be surprised if most of the top 10 decide to stay on the soft tyres.
Yeah, it is a possibility. Let's be right on board with Cliffy then. Cliffy, pretty new to the league as well. Got to, well, I was going to say a great start, but it turned out to be a disastrous start. I mean, he should have won in Austria, threw that away. Got a podium in Silverstone, and really the other results ain't really been the best, so can Cliffy bounce back today? I mean, he's on a pretty good lap here. This could get him into the top 5, Cliffy. Here he comes round the final corner then. Is Cliffy going to get back to form here in Germany? It's looking half decent. It's a 1:14.6 and he goes 4th.
Yeah, not bad there for the soft tyres.
That's pretty decent lap. John Evan Terry, he's out on the super softs now as well, so that's definitely one I want to watch. Where's Connor Keena? Sir Anthony as well. He's now out on the super softs.
Yeah, looks like Sir Anthony's on a flying lap as well. 16.2 and a 35.1 is about 6 tenths off the pace, so he's probably going to chuck him into about 3rd or 4th place here, I reckon, once he crosses the line, and it's 4th. And that's on the super softs. So Sir Anthony is struggling here a little bit because he's slower than both Maxi and Connor.
Oh, and he's taking out the ad board.
Oh, that's a fine.
I'm just Adi Barbar's out on the super softs as well, so there's going to be a lot of late flying laps coming in, but I still can't see Connor Keena. So is Connor Keena going to start on the softs? I think he's going to. No, he's not. There he is on the supers. Spoke too soon.
Yep, SJP's coming out the pits as well, so he's going for the super soft one as well.
There's a lot of traffic though. We've got 2 Mercedes. We've got a Red Bull.
Yeah.
We've got a Toro Rosso. We've got a Force India. Well, this is getting messy.
This is what happens. Everyone's leaving it to the last 2 minutes, and they've now got to fight amongst themselves to try and find some clean air. Make sure they're not in anyone's way. Make sure no one gets in their way. And of course, whilst they're weaving about getting off the track, the tyre temperatures are going down, the tyre wear's going up, the brake temperatures are going down. Clamp is off the track here, and this is an out lap, so I think he can probably scrub this lap off already. His tyres are going to be past their best even before he starts his flying lap.
Well, that
crazy.
They couldn't have timed it any worse. But John Evan Terry, meanwhile, he's already halfway around his flying lap, so we will stick with him. He's a couple of attempts down in the first sector, so it's not the start he would have wanted. He needs to find a bit of time in the middle sector. Can he do it? As Raditz retires, 34.8. I'll tell you what, it's similar to B-Stas. If he can just nail this 3rd sector, John Evan Terry could be looking at pole position here in Germany. Has he got what it takes? Let's find out.
Clamp
retires.
He's had a massive moment and put it in the wall outside of turn 1.
Here he comes, John Evan Terry. It's a 1:14.0. What a lap time!
Wow, 2nd place.
Yep. I mean, he's matching. It's the first sector. He's losing time in the first sector.
So we're going to lose the cameras here, but Connor Keena, keep your eye on him. He looks quick.
Oh yeah, yeah, he does. Well, he's a tenth down, I think, in the first sector. Can Connor Keena snatch pole position off B-Stas? It's going to the wire as the clouds start to hover across the Hockenheim circuit. It's Ireland against England at the minute. Who is going to come out on top? It's annoying as hell, man, when you can't see the timing screens.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mute them screens. Here he comes then, Connor Keena. Is he going to be pole in Germany, just like in Hungary? It is at the minute, so Connor Keena snatches pole position, but time is not up yet. We've still got a few cars out there. If it'll let us change onto them, Adi Barbar, he's one of them, down in 11th. He'll be absolutely disappointed with that one, but I'm pretty sure he's going to improve as he goes wide. Here he comes, Adi Barbar might have lost a bit of time there. Where's he going to go? It's 5th. And we've got a Ferrari as well. We're not going to be able to see him. He won't let me change. Oh, there we go. So there's only Raphael one then. And even he's finished, so it's all over then. It's looking like Connor Keena, for the 2nd consecutive race, has taken pole position. Any thoughts, Liliard?
Yeah, there was a few lap times there tumbling towards the end. Looks like the track conditions went up towards the end. John Evan Terry, fantastic result to get up into the 3rd place. Quick shout out to Merck. He's on the soft tyres. He did set a lap time, it was invalidated, then set another one, and he's, I think, 14th, which is not where he wants to be. But yeah, great lap from Connor there. He will be happy with that.
I just hope I can get back in because I've never gone in bunked.
Oh yeah, that's true. You should be able to.
Yeah. Interesting qualifying then, so just as we may have predicted, it's a Toro Rosso 1-2. Are they going to play nice, or are they going to get nasty down into turn 1? And I mean, if them two crash out at turn 1, the race is wide open.
Yeah, definitely.
As we wait for John Evan Terry's car to get back in that garage.
Here we go. This is.
I haven't even seen below the top 3. I know Adi Barbar's 5th.
I'm sure it'll come up in a minute, but I can have a quick look here on the race director. It's showing Maxi Luca's 4th. Oh, there we go. That's it then.
There we go.
Oh no, we're getting the silly camera glitch now. So hopefully this will sort itself out in a minute, and then we will get the qualifying times up there. Are you back in the lobby? Have you left the lobby? What have you done?
Nah, I'm just waiting for it to come onto the timing screens.
Okay, no worries.
Is yours on the timing screens, or is it just
it's doing that silly camera glitch, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know what
There we go.
There we go then. Super soft surrounding, but we will get back to that in a minute. For now, let's rejoin the session.
No, I'm retiring, aren't I? At the start, because it's my lobby. So look at the race director quickly, just see if we've got any penalties. No, we do not.
I ain't about to get in because fucking no one invited me.
Oh dear.
I think I'm in.
Yep, you're in.
That's it then. Back in the lobby. All we need now is the green light from Liliard to get this unbelievable race. And Radic, I think Radic is happy with his position. He's got a smiley face, even though it's only 12th.
What should my race strategy be?
I mean, he did get driver of the day, didn't he, in Monaco, if I remember, Radic?
I believe he did, yes. Ended up in 3rd place. Yeah, I think only about 6 or 7 people actually crossed the line, but Radic was one of the few people to not stick it in the wall. So, yeah, just looking at the back of the grid here, we've got Cosworth Tom at the back, obviously. And then looks like there's a Williams and a Haas there as well, so they'll be disappointed. But yeah, 1-2 for Toro Rosso. Right, just counting down to the start of the formation lap. I'll give you a few seconds, let you know in a few seconds when you can join.
That's cool, that's cool.
Right then. Alright, you can yeah, jump back in whenever you want.
My prediction is the front three, they're going to be battling that much. It's going to be playing into Maxi Luca's hands. I've just got a funny feeling. So obviously he's on the super softs. I mean, he's on the softs. Could work out nice for him.
Yeah, it could do. Strategy could be one of those things. Depending, we've got guys at the back here. Well, once you go through the audio, you'll be able to see what tyres all these guys are on. But yeah, I mean, half the top 10 are starting on the soft tyres, and a few of them, like Sir Anthony, is on exactly the same pace on the super soft. So Anthony will need something special at the start here to try and build up a gap ahead of the likes of Maxi Luca.
Yep. So here we are then. Connor Keena to Toro Rosso 1-2. He's on pole. Beast that's behind him, just like in Hungary. But Connor will be hoping for a better start this time. John Terry on his return in 3rd in the Renault. Maxi Luca in 4th on the softs, who is surrounded by super soft cars like Adi Barbar in 5th. Sir Anthony in 6th. Great result for Anthony, that is. SJP in 7th. So the Ferraris looking a lot more dangerous here in Germany. Cliffy down in 8th. Danny Morris in 9th. He won't be happy with that one. Mystic Joker down in 10th position. Now that is a shock. Tom Pretty down in 11th. Radic in 12th. Brilliant qualifying that is. The Wesker in 13th, yet again then the Wesker. This championship's falling away from him. Mert down in 14th, Clamp in 15th, Raphael 116th, Mark Demand, who has been very quiet in that qualifying session, he's down in 17th, and then obviously you've got Liliard and myself with Cosworth Tom at the back of the grid. Alright, mate.
I was just thinking when you was going through the grid order, Raphael 1 and Mark Demand have taken each other out, and then Cosworth Tom has hit me right up the rear. That's why we're all sitting on the grid. That's just laughing about it, that's all. Just thank God there's no damage on the formation lap.
But here we are then. All the cars are now back on the grid for the German Grand Prix. One of the most lethal first corners in the whole season. The question is, can they get through without any collisions? The whole of the field will be open for Connor, and Beast has to crash. We're hoping not. But here we go, and it's lights out, and Connor Keena again. It looks as though he's blocked the start, and Beast has immediately up the inside. We just need the camera view to change, and there it is, and they're all off. Oh, and big collision. Or was it lag? I have no idea, but John Evan Terry immediately into the lead, and this is unbelievable. John Evan Terry has immediately gained 2 positions. Liliard, any comments, mate? Any comments? Oh, look at this! Maxi Luca's having a look up the inside of the Toro Rosso. It's Beastas, and Beastas is dropping backwards, and what a start! What a start! Give me a breather, Lily. Give me a breather.
Yeah, I've just joined it now. Fantastic ref from John Evan Terry to take the lead. Looks like Beastas is back up into third position. Maxi Luca has ghosted for some unknown reason. I'm not too sure what's happened there. Hopefully he's okay. Just looking further down as well, we've got Danny Morris in 12th. It's all very close and personal in the midfield here, but these guys look like they've all calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, it is, and well, we knew it was going to be a crazy start, and all I saw was bang, 1, 2, 3 cars, all going wide, taking out the ad boards, and John Evan Terry just sneaking through, unbelievable. But look at this again, Connor Keener, he's got Beastas all over him, and I mean, if you're teammates, you don't want to be getting too close, do you, Lily?
Not really, you want to give each other a bit of space as best as you can. We've got Radic back here in 16th.
Sorry to interrupt you, but they're getting too close. Almost contact, and now Connor Keener is under massive pressure now from Maxi Luca, and Connor Keener, he's in big trouble here coming down into turn 1. Is Maxi Luca going to go for it? He pulls out of it. He's had to cut the corner to avoid collision, and he might have just got a penalty for that one, so that's unlucky.
Yeah, we've already said to these guys, because he's up the inside there of Connor. He's going to try and hold it around the outside. Can he make it stick? Probably not. Oh, we're going to be side by side here down this straight. This is for third.
Oh, Maxi Luca's gone. Oh, Connor Keener's in big trouble now. He's lost the position to Maxi Luca, and here comes Cliffy as well. So Connor Keener is going from bad to worse. He's gone from pole down to 6th just after the first lap. This is a dreadful start for him. Dreadful.
Yeah, another one who's made a poor start. Another one that's made a poor start by the looks of it, Sir Anthony. I think qualified 5th or 6th. He's now back in 13th place, battling with Cosworth Tom, who's up into 14th already off the start. So good start by Cosworth Tom, bad one by Anthony.
Yep. And it sounds just like Clamp-Up's out of the race or is in the pits, because he said he's had enough. He just does not get the luck that's needed. Does not get the luck at all. But SJP, what a start from the championship leader up into 5th. We say it every week, he's just so consistent. It's not the quickest, but he's consistent, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to be consistent. That's what could win you the Drivers' Championship. It's not the fact you're the quickest; it's the fact that you're finishing on a regular paces and picking up points. I tell you what, Max Luca in his opening phase of the race on the soft tyres, whilst everyone else is on the supers around him, he's got really, really good pace. We've got a battle there for 5th place, I think, between SJP and Cliffy.
It's Cliffy. He made the move. He did make the move. So Cliffy now on a charge then, but I mean, if you're John Evan Terry now, you're going to be absolutely gutted that Beastas has got clean air. He would have wanted Beastas to be battling for as long as possible.
Yeah, he wants to stay with him for as long as possible. Got a move here by Mystic Joker. Red Bull, he's being squeezed a little bit by the Force India, but they've managed to get away with it. Red Bull not having a great opening stint to this race. They're back in 9th and 10th place at the moment, and they're all queuing up behind Wesker, it looks like. Up in 7th place, is it? Yes, it is. So we've got the likes of Adi Barbar, Mystic, Merck, Daniel Morris, Tom Pretty. They're all queuing up behind him already.
Yep, so already we've got a train going on. So already it's the complete opposite to the Division 2 race. It's very, very tight. It's almost like one long train. And the way it's going, we could be on for one hell of a race right now. As the Mercedes, is that a Mercedes? It is. It's Danny Morris. He's trying to get past Merck. I mean, it's just unusual to see so many quick drivers so far down the grid.
It is, yeah. Oh, John Evan Terry, he's out. Is he out? He's lost it out of turn 1. Sorry, I've interrupted. He's hit too much curb on the inside. It looks like he hasn't picked up any damage, and I'll be amazed if he hasn't, because he hit that wall hard. But he's lost the lead. He's back into 6th place. I got a great shot of that there. Sorry to interrupt, but that's a big, big moment there. He must have damage in that front wing, surely.
Has John Evan Terry just given this race to Beastas on a plate? I think he has, because look at the gap. I mean, Maxi Luca, though, you can't write him off on those soft tyres, but John Evan Terry is going to be absolutely kicking himself. Unbelievable.
Oh, it's very close there from Merck. He nearly tagged the back of his teammate. Red Bull are starting to slowly make their way through the field here. Mystic's up to 8th, and Merck is now up to 9th.
There he is. So there it is, Clapton retires then. So we heard a rumour that he had some sort of incident, and well, the rumours are coming true now then, because he's out of the race yet again. Clamp up, it's a DNF, and if he carries on at this rate, he will be in Division 2 next season, which I'm pretty sure he won't be happy about.
He won't be happy about, but he's got to keep himself out of these silly incidents. You know, you have 1 or 2 in the season, that's fine, you can put blame it on others, but if you're having a crash every race, and I'm sorry, but the blame has got to start being pointed at you, my friend, because you can't keep crashing and then blaming other people. Things happen, but you've just got to make the best of it. You've got to keep going around, and it looks like he's thrown a towel in very early.
Yes, he has. I mean, Adi Barbar Started fifth on the grid. We've got a Red Bull there. Let's get to it. Is it Mystic Joker? I think it is. He's having a look at Westcott the outside. Westcott defends it, but Mystic Joker now on that inside line. It's a great move, but Westcott, look at the straight line speed difference. So Mystic Joker then is going to have a tough time getting past Westcott up in today, because Westcott is not letting them get through easy.
I mean, I'll tell you what, these Toro Rossos in this early phase are not disappearing. We know that John Heritage is leading and he spun his way down to 5th or 6th, but Beastas is only 1.3 seconds ahead of Maxi, who, remember, the hard driver's on the soft tyres. Then we've got Connor Keener as another second back in 3rd, who's now starting to get the attentions of Cliffy, who is also on the soft tyres. So these Toro Rossos, they're on the quicker tyres, but whether they're starting to burn up or not, I don't know. But at the moment, the guys in the soft tyres are looking the more favourable here.
Yeah, they are. And once again, we've got Adi Barber, Danny Morrison, Tom Pretty battling with each other on track, just like they are every single week. They just can't get away from each other. I have no idea what's going on, but we're here again. And Clamp's left the session then, so it's all over for Clamp. And Adi Barber's pitted already, and so has Danny Morris. So 5 laps in, we're seeing pit stops.
Oh, we've got guys ahead as well. But, yeah.
Yep. This could change the whole complexion of the race.
There's some very early pit stops going on here. Sir Anthony's already made a pit stop as well. 17th for the moment. He should move up a few positions at least.
Oh, and we could have a move now then, because Connor Keener's got the DRS on Cliffy. Connor Keener started pole. Next thing you know, he was down in 6th. Not the best start he would have wanted, but he's slowly working his way back up. And there it is then. Easy as you like up the inside of Cliffy, but Cliffy's going to come back at him. This could get messy coming down into the next corner. Wheel to wheel through there. Never a good idea. But they're going for it, and it gets tight, but it's good driving. And Connor Keener on that inside line now, surely will hold the position, but they get close again. Wheel to wheel. You can't get much closer. But absolutely brilliant. And Cliffy, I'll take my hat off to him. Absolutely fantastic defending there.
Yeah, brilliant stuff over from there. Beastas has made a pit stop, by the way. I don't think you really picked it up. He's out in 10th place. He's catching up to the back of Radic 9, and he's on the soft tyres. So it looks like Beastas is committing himself here to a 2-stop race.
Yeah.
Because if you can get a set of soft tyres, 28 laps in Germany, then, well, I want to know, how you've done that, really.
Exactly. I agree. But the thing is now for Beastas, he's going to be coming up, he's going to be hitting all this traffic now, which again is going to play into Max's hands. And at the minute, my money's going on Maxi Luca to win this race, barring an incident.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know what your prediction is at the minute.
It's a bit too early at the moment, but it depends how far Max Luca can take these soft tyres. And Connor Keener's come out in 10th place here, just ahead of. I don't know where.
Sorry to interrupt. Oh no, it doesn't matter. We had the Red Bulls wheel to wheel, but Mystic, he backed out of it. So not only the Toro Rossos battling each other, we've got the Red Bulls as well then. Merck and Mystic come in. They're kind of fighting over driver 1 status, if you'd like to call it that. But Merck's gone wide, but still holds Mystic off.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. And we knew that Merck was going to be not as strong here as he was in other races. He's freely admitted that, and his 14th place in qualifying sort of proves the point. But I'm a bit surprised by Mystic's pace. He was 10th in qualifying. He's just basically been done by his teammate here when he was ahead of him a couple of laps ago. So I'm not too sure what's going on with Mystic here. Whether he's made a mistake in this setup or he's just gone, no, Germany just isn't for me. I'll do what I can. I'm a bit surprised by his overall lack of pace, I should say.
Yes, I mean, to be honest. I mean, he was showing good pace in practice, so I don't know, perhaps the other drivers have just rose to his level, so it's one of them. But Cosworth Tom, did he actually start on them mediums there, did you know?
Yes, he hasn't made a pit stop yet.
So Cosworth Tom down in 5th. Did Mark DeMan just retire? I'm pretty sure he did. So
yes.
Mark DeMan's out. Cosworth Tom up in 5th on the mediums. This could be a good result for Tom if he can keep it going. I mean, he ain't even that far behind Mystic, so I'll take my hat off to him.
Yeah, same for Radic as well. I believe he's on the soft tyres. He's up in 8th place as well, hasn't stopped. So in this part of the race, obviously, a lot of guys at the front have made their first pit stops, and we're expecting them to make 2. But maybe certainly Cosworth Tom starting on the mediums, but maybe Radic as well, going to try a 1 stop here, see if they can jump up into the lower half of the top 10 later on in the race.
Yeah, there's another little interesting one going on here. We've got Beastas has decided to come out on the softs, whereas Connor Keener's decided to come out on the medium, so slight different strategies going on in the Toro Rosso garage as Connor goes wide. We've got a move in the background. It's Wesker and Raphael 1 getting close. And they leave it. Oh, Wesker's gone straight into the gravel, and he wanted more TV time. And there it is, people. There's his TV time, straight in the gravel. Unbelievable. And he's got a Mercedes Danny Morris on the inside, and Wesker's tyres now, they're going to be horrible. Absolutely horrible to drive on. But Lily, I'm not being funny, but this season, he's just coming to a halt, isn't he?
Yeah, he's at a brick wall, and he doesn't seem to know how to break it down. There's going to be an interesting battle for 9th place in a minute. Raphael 1. He's on the medium tyres, has been from the start, but he's now struggling on those tyres. You've got the likes of John Evan Terry up the inside there, should be an easy move, and then it is, and then we've got the 2 Ferraris behind him as well. Oh no, Raphael 1 coming back at him here. But yeah, the 2 Ferraris are looking very, this could be free wide into the hairpin.
And Sir Anthony's one of them, and Sir Anthony is feeling hungry tonight, and he might get 2 in 1, Sir Anthony. Is he going to do it? He's gone a bit. Yes, he is. Sir Anthony, what a move. 2 in 1. Absolutely brilliant from the Ferrari. And John Evan Terry, well, he must be kicking himself. He must be kicking himself.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like when he went into turn 1 that the lap he made the mistake on, he took way too much curb and inside. That unsettled the car, sent it a bit skittish across the track, over the outside curb on the exit of turn 1, and he's just lost it there and he's put it into the wall. How he did not retire from terminal damage, I do not know, because he hit that wall about 120 miles an hour.
Yes, so he's a very lucky boy then, John, but he is still going, and he could possibly still get a podium if he can keep his consistency going. But Sir Anthony, he will be a tough nut to crack in that Ferrari. I mean, Ferraris are doing very well in the constructors, which is quite surprising.
Yeah, they're tied with Red Bull at the moment for the lead, aren't they? So
yeah, so all these little points, they will add up. But in the meantime, any signs of a pit yet from Maxi?
Nope, I'm running on board with him now. He's looking pretty well. I'm just wondering how far he can take these soft tyres. One thing I did want to just mention, the Force India guys are running low down the order, I think in something like 14th and 15th place at the moment, but they've both made a pit stop, both come out in the mediums. I'm expecting both of them to try and go to the end.
Yeah, that was interesting. Well, Mystic Joker, he's having a look then. He's having a look at, is it the Wesker? I believe it is. So Mystic Joker then finally might get in front of Wesker, but I don't think so, because Wesker again holding out the American, and Mystic Joker's having a tough time behind the Wesker. And well,
Maxi pits, you know, Maxi pits.
Oh, so Maxi pits then, as Mystic and Wesker still go wheel to wheel, and Wesker still holding him off. This is a great battle, Austria versus America, but America comes out on top finally, so maybe now Mystic can pull away a little bit. So, as you said, Maxi is in the pits. Let's keep an eye on Beastas. Well, Beastas, he's already gone through turn 1, so there's a big gap.
Maxi's
out, massive gap.
Max is out in 4th place, and he's put on a set of medium tyres, so I'm expecting these to go to the end. 23 laps, yeah, I should be alright in them.
Yeah. Well, Beastas is 2 seconds behind the leader. Max is 7, so there's about a 4-second gap between Maxi and Beastas at the minute, so this is going to be an interesting one. It's too tight to call at the minute.
Well, I'll tell you what, actually, thinking about Maxi Luca, he's got 23 laps to go on these medium tyres. If we say that the tyres on the mediums go off by, let's say, 4% each lap, 20 laps will be 80%. That's a bit close for my liking here, so it'll be interesting to see. And that means that's lap 11, so the guys who pitted, let's say, lap 7, lap 8 for a set of mediums will be really having to look after them here. I'm actually starting to wonder if these mediums will get them to the end or not. I don't think they will, actually, thinking about it.
I don't think they will, but I know one thing for sure. I think Merck will be coming in the pits this lap, because he could be pushing the limits to a puncher if he goes out for yet another lap. Is he going to come in? Yes, he does then, so Merck in, which means Beastas finally is the race leader. A bit luckily, you could say, but he'll take it either way. And look at the gap already he's got. This could be another whitewash. It could be another whitewash.
Yeah, that's Cosworth Tom there in 2nd place, 3.3 seconds behind Maxi, but behind Beastas. But obviously Cosworth Tom hasn't pitted yet, so you can take him out of the equation. Then obviously there in 3rd place is Maxi. Connor in 4th is a long way back, isn't he? Look at that, 11 seconds. Yeah, 11 seconds already.
Well, it was a dodgy turn 1, and it's Connor unluckily is really the driver who paid the price for it.
Oof, Merck's lucky.
Straight down the field.
Merck's lucky. He's just come out the pits in 5th place in a set of soft tyres, just ahead of the train consisting of Deep Breath, John Heaven Terry, SJP, Sir Anthony, Daniel Morris, Mystic Joker, the Wesker. All these guys are in a line.
Yeah. This is going to get messy then. but it is Merck who's at the front of it at the minute. So sooner or later we're going to see 3-4 cars going wide when they get to the DRS. But I was just going to say, I mean, when Cosworth Tom pits, that'll give us a good idea of how long the mediums last. So that'll be enough one to keep a lookout for then, just so we can sort of get an idea of how long Max's tyres are going to last for.
Yeah, because Cosworth Tom is probably quite a smooth driver, like most of his guys in here. So if he, let's say, can take these tyres 17 laps, you can probably bet that most people can go just 17 laps. So yeah, good shout there. Keep an eye on Cosworth Tom, because obviously he started on brand new mediums, and when he pits, should be a good guess to see how long these go. But yeah, looking at the moment, Maxi Luca's all over the back of him here. Should be through.
Yep.
No, he's going to wait until the DRS zone. That is smart.
Mystic's having a look up turn 1. Danny Morris, that's risky. You don't want to do that there. And he just decided to back out of it, but they're still wheel to wheel. Mystic and Danny Morris and this long train. And he's looking around the outside. And this is literally going to be a drag race now, because they're both going to get DRS, but Mystic Joker's gone. He's away and gone. So, did he get the move done, by the way, on Cosworth?
Yeah, he did, into the hairpin. Maxi Luca's up to second place. Cosworth Tom sort of half defended it, really. He's running his own race.
Yeah, I think he knew he didn't really have a chance on them worn tyres, so probably for the best. But the 2 Ferraris now battling. We've got the 2 Ferraris and we've got Danny and Mystic, so it is getting interesting in this train. But Mystic's having a look as the camera changes. Oh my word!
Side by side. Danny Morris there still defending hard from Mystic as they come into the stadium section. This is a battle for 9th, I believe, so Mystic should be quicker. He's on the quicker tyres, so but Danny Morris, we know how wide he can make that Mercedes. It's almost like there's 2 of them on track. He's really, really good at defending these corners, and it's difficult to get past these final 2 sectors.
Yep, I mean, if only you could say that about Arsenal.
Oh, here we go. I think Cosworth Tom is in no football chat here today.
Oh, but Danny Morris, sorry to interrupt you, but that was the biggest corner cut I've ever seen from Danny Morris. That is definitely going to be a 3-second penalty.
Let's have a look.
I think he's feeling the pressure, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Right, Cosworth Tom has just pitted. Interesting development. He's gone back onto another set of medium tyres. And I've just checked the race director to make sure that I wasn't getting some sort of visual glitch, and he did start in the mediums and he's back out in the mediums, so maybe it's only about 13-14 laps these tyres can go, which pretty much negates that everyone will be at least 2 stopping.
Yep. Well, it's turning out to be a pretty good race for Merck as well, up in 4th. I mean, that long train and that battling has let him pull away a bit, so Merck, I mean, he's had a few bad results lately. He could be on for an absolute cracking result today.
Yeah, I think staying out in the first part of the race, the first stint you went long, it's obviously given him track position off a lot of these guys, because you could say the same for Cosworth Tom as well. He's actually rejoined in 10th place, and that's a legitimate 10th place for him as well. So he's made the long first stint work for him.
Sir Anthony's pitted on the mediums already, so he's had enough early. So has John Evan Terry, so John Evan Terry's in as well, and so there's a few early pits going on again. So, I mean, the way it's going, they could have to pit yet again.
Yeah, it looks like Sir Anthony and John Evan Terry have come out onto the soft tyres. That is a McLaren of the Wesker in the background. He's coming out, oh no, he's coming in. Medium tyres for him. So that'll be 19 laps on the mediums for Wesker.
Oh,
close.
No Wesker doing it. It's Mystic Joker and SJP battle. SJP makes the move. Well, I think it was actually Mystic trying to get past SJP, and he might have a chance now. But I think SJP's got the better exit. Yes, he has. So Mystic Joker's going to have to try and find another way again past, but he's having a look now, and SJP's going to leave him enough room. Oh, it's tight, but it just about leaves enough room, and that is it then. So SJP holds on to it.
Yeah, Beastas has made a pit stop. He's rejoined in 4th place on the medium tyres. These strategy calls are throwing me right out the window. I thought this would be a 1-stop race if you ran the mediums at some point, or a 2-stop race if you just went softs with super softs. These guys are putting on all 3 sets. Most have made 2 stops, and we're just coming up to half distance, so everyone's going to at least be doing 2 stops. I wouldn't be surprised if some people out there going for an aggressive 3-stop with the softs and the super softs, but it is easy to overtake here, so you don't lose that too much time behind people.
Yeah, it is, and I wish I never stopped talking, because as soon as I stopped talking, Mystic Joker pulled off an absolute unbelievable overtake on SJP. So I stopped talking just a bit too soon then. So fair play to Mystic Joker, he's through then. Cliffy, what's going on with Cliffy? We must have missed something because he's now down in 16th position when he was bang up there with the leaders.
Yeah,
so
I'm not too sure.
I wonder if Cliffy's gone and done a John Evan Terry. It's possible, but without getting away with it. I'd never say he's had a puncher or a lost wing.
It might have been something. I'm just looking at his race time at the moment. He did a 1:21, and then a 1:49, and then a 1:36, and lap 10, 11, and 12. So he's lost about 30 seconds somewhere. Not too sure what, but he's certainly, he's pretty much, he is now plumb last, 16th. So
that is a shame then.
Not a good day for Williams because Mark Demand's already out of the race and Cliffy's down in 16th, so they'll be lucky to score points here by the looks of it.
Yep. We've got both Force Indias then battling on track down in 10th and 9th. Not where they'd want to be, but at the minute, it's going to be a tough one for them to get any more points. I mean, the drivers just getting just a little bit spread out now because obviously all the different strategies and that, it's throwing everyone off guard a bit.
Yeah,
people are going slower, people are going faster.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know, do I fight this guy? Do I defend from this guy? Do I let him go? Is he going to let me go? Because if you're on, let's say, 14-lap-old soft tyres or something, you're not really going to be battling the guy that's just come out in a brand new set of super softs because you're going to be losing too much time. But these guys are pitting, and you know, there's someone in the pits every lap. It's difficult to keep up with what's going on here with the strategies.
There it is, and the Force Indians again getting closer. And Tom Pretty did manage to get past Ali Baba, so. Great move, great respect shown from both teammates then to leave each other enough room, no messing around, and that's what you like to see from teammates. Very nice driving indeed. Moving up the grid. Where did Cosworth Tom? So Cosworth Tom then coming out in 7th, as you said, did pit for another set of mediums, but from the back of the grid up to 7th, he's not having a bad race at the minute, to be fair to the lad.
Yeah, it's going well for him. I don't know whether he's going to be... I think he's going to be planning the two-stop. He's gone medium to medium, which should take him up to about lap 20... lap 26, lap 27, and then maybe a set of super softs towards the end. But one thing I do want to say, Conor Keener's losing quite a bit of time. He's 9.5 seconds off the back of Maxi, and Merck is visually catching him. And there's Beastas, who's already made his second stop, is now up behind Merck as well. So give it another 2-3 laps, and Beastas is going to have a whole pit stop advantage over his teammate.
Which, if you're Conor Keener, ain't what you want to be seeing, really.
Not really. You got to then try and find 18 seconds from somewhere. It ain't going to happen, not to Beastas.
And considering that you started on pole position, that would have been the last thing you would have been expecting today. So, it's been yet another nightmare then for Conor Keener, and at the minute it looks as though his teammate's going to get one over on him again. So, he really needs to find something for Belgium.
Yeah, I mean, if we're seeing these guys doing 13, 14 laps and not even that on the set of mediums, Beastas who pitted 2 laps ago on lap 16, you're looking at 18 laps from the mediums. Attacking Merck and pushing the car hard here is going to take a couple of laps out of them, so Beastas may very well be going for a 3-stop strategy here, but that would still put him ahead of Conor once this race finishes because his overall lap time pace is so much stronger, and Conor, as I say that, is in the pits.
Yep, so just like you said then, Conor Keener's going to be a whole pit stop behind him. So, the way it's going, Conor Keener could be in danger of not getting a podium today. But it is Germany, and it will all come down to penalties at the end of the race. I'm pretty sure of it. Cosworth Tom, what a race, up into 5th, my word.
I think Conor Keener's going to get done by JHT here coming out of the pits. Indeed he does. The Renault driver's up into 6th place. So Conor Keener comes back out on a set of soft tyres between Tom Pretty and John Heaven-Terry. And like I said, yeah, Cosworth Tom pretty much going for the 2-stop strategy. I think I can confirm that. He's up into 5th place here. I'm pretty sure there's still a few more guys that are going to be pitting behind and ahead of him as well. Mystic up into 4th at the moment. Beastas now up into 3rd place, but he's right up behind Merck here. Merck pretty knackered soft tyres, it looks like it, and Maxi Luca continues to put out a good lead here. He's now 12.3 seconds ahead of Merck, so Merck is definitely struggling in these soft tyres. I wouldn't be surprised to see him at the end of this lap.
Interesting then. So, if you just join us late, like Conor Keener's fans are, well, unfortunately, he did start on pole and he absolutely threw it away into turn 1, ended up down into 6th place, and that's exactly where he is now then, so it's not going well for him. But I still think Maxi Luca is the one to watch at the minute. Having such a great race. doing it all on his own, nice and quietly, but will it be lethal at the end? Merc. Well, you got to say to Merc that you might as well have Beastas pass, because it is all over.
I think Beastas is going to try and move it into hairpin. He has to, because Merc is now nearly 12.8 seconds behind Maxi, so you can save a whole lap because Beastas is beyond him. Beastas is losing about a second a lap to Maxi. Merc is slightly out of position here. He's yet to make his second stop, but for as long as Beastas stays behind him, he's losing time to Maxi. And those two, Beastas and Maxi, are in a battle. They have made their stops. I believe Maxi's made his second stop. I could be wrong.
Yep.
No, he hasn't yet. But this is playing into the hands of Maxi here, because he's still pulling away from this battle for second place. So Maxi's going to be right up with Beastas by the time he pits as well.
But the thing is, I've got a funny feeling that Maxi will be putting the softs on, whereas I think Beastas, he'll be putting the supers on a bit later on. So it's an interesting one.
It is, yeah. We're now reaching that point of the race where it does slightly start to settle down a little bit, as Mystic Joker has pitted on my screen from 4th place. But once a few more guys make their second stop, we will be able to kind of work out who stopped when, what tyres they've got on, and if they're going to be able to get to the end or not. I'll have a look at Mystic Joker, see what's going on with him.
Yep, Conor Keenan's the fastest lap of the race. And just as that happened, I did manage to see Beastas going very wide at turn 1. And usually when that happens, that is another chance of getting a penalty. So, I mean, if the way it's going, Merc could win this race with the penalties and whatnot.
Yeah, we did it, I think, at the Russian race, didn't we? Race 4, when one of us kept on looking at the race director and working out who was going to finish where. We don't do that now because we want to wait until the end. So, for all we know, Beastas or Maxi could already have 20 seconds worth of penalties, you know. So, but Mystic Joker has made his second and final stop, and I can say that because he's come out with 13 laps left on the medium tyres, so he could definitely get them to the end. So he's in 11th place, which doesn't sound great, but he should move up to about 5th or 6th by the end once people ahead of him make their stop as well.
This is a great shot here of Conor Keenan from the helicopter, tracking down Cosworth Tom. Absolutely beautiful, but Cosworth Tom still going strong, starting last on the grid, not even setting a lap time, and up in 5th position. What a race. And I did say before the race, though, didn't I? He has been showing pretty good pace around here, and he's proving it. He is proving it. I mean, imagine where he would have been if he would have qualified and started near the front.
Yeah, well, the pace he's showing as well. I mean, he's done the whole race in the medium tyres as well, and they're proving to be obviously the most durable of the 3 compounds, but also very, very quick. As I go back to Merck's, obviously in these soft tyres now, definitely coming to the end of it off. Beastas still can't get past. Beastas' top line speed is really poor. Even for DRS, he can't even get alongside, let alone past. And Merck is now 13.7 seconds behind Maxi Lucas. So as long as this goes on, Maxi, when he makes a stop, will be closer and closer to Beastas.
Yep, and Conor Keenan just made a little look at Cosworth Tom, and he has got the job done now then. So Conor Keenan now has got a bit of clean air, so he'll be pushing hard to try and get the podium, which currently Merc is looking in pole position to get. But still 12 laps to go, anything can happen. Meanwhile, further down the grid, we've got any little battles going on.
Can't really see
We've got
much.
the Ferrari. Well, we've got a 4-way battle. We've got the 2 Ferraris, Anthony and SJP, Danny Morris and Mystic Joker. So this is definitely one to keep an eye on then. I mean, at the minute, Mystic Joker, 1 point. I mean, who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? 1 point. It just shows how strong the league is.
Well, I am expecting...
Oh, and is that John Evan Terry? He's messed up again. He's in the grass, and John Evan Terry, his race is going from bad to worse, and he has decided to put in the pits, and that could be a debatable pit entry, because from where I was, it looked like he was miles past the pit entry. So I don't know, we'll have to check that one out, Lily.
Yeah, that's fine, we'll have a look at that. But Mystic Joker will start to move up the order now. So Anthony has made his 3rd and final stop. Set of soft tyres for 11 laps. He rejoins in 12th. Scratch that, he rejoins in 13th because the Wesker, who's having a wonderful race, it seems, in 12th place, has jumped him as well. So, yeah, it's not going well for Wesker, that's for sure.
And we've got a move going on. Mystic Joker around the inside of Danny Morris. Mystic is on the mediums, and Danny Morris better exit. I think he will just hold on to that position. Yes, he does. So we've been seeing this battle going on for like most of the race now, and they get very close, and there's a lap car in the way. It's put Danny Morris off a little bit, and that has let Mystic get through then. So Mystic yet again not for the first time today, gets past Danny Morris. And now he's hunting down SJP. Let's have a quick look further down the grid. Radic up in the points. What a race is having. So it's going to be a good day for Manor. It is going to be a great day for Manor Racing today. Unbelievable. Would you have predicted both Manors in the points today?
I certainly wouldn't. I'm just looking at the guys at the front. Maxi Luca has lapped the Force India of Eddie Barbar, who's just made a pit stop, it seems, on soft tyres, and is obviously quicker, but Maxi obviously won't let him through because he's in a battle with Beastas, who is now 15 seconds behind Maxi. Connor is now into third place, and we've got Cosworth Tom, who will be pitting soon in fourth. What have you seen?
We had 3 wide coming through the last couple of corners, and it was just too close for comfort, and in the end Raphael won. Thought, I ain't having none of that, and he just drove onto the grass out of the way.
No, you don't want that at all. But Merck's made a pit stop, and he's come out on the medium tyres in 5th place, so that's Merck now done. He's now in 5th place and doesn't need to stop again. Mystic Joker, who pitted 2 laps ago on a set of medium tyres, he's just got past SJP into 6th place because SJP's tyres are now pretty much knackered. Daniel Morris in 8th place as well. He'll be pitting as well in a lap or 2 to get rid of him soft tyres. So I don't know if Radic has made his 2nd or 3rd pit stop at the moment, but Radic is looking good.
Did you know Max is pitted?
Maxi, I don't think he has. Oh, he's in now, yeah.
Yeah, he's just coming out now, and Beastas is coming around turn 1. So Beastas then regains the lead, but Maxi's not far behind on them soft tyres. But as we know, Beastas probably will be pitting for the super softs eventually, so this really is a head scratcher at the minute as to which way this race is going to go. It is very tight, but Maxi might even get DRS here. He has got DRS, so Maxi, this is going to pull him right onto the back of Beastas, and Beastas is going to be feeling the pressure now.
Yeah, Beastas is halfway through this 20-lap stint on the medium tyres. He pitted at the end of lap 14, so he needs 21 laps on these tyres. I don't know if he'll be able to take them to the end or not. I really don't think so. We're seeing guys getting off from after 14, 15 laps, so at the moment, Maxi Luca here is in pole position to take this win, and Beastas, unfortunately, is probably going to have to settle for fighting his teammate.
Yep, you've got to admit, Beastas is playing it wrong today. Maxi Luca's pulled off the right strategy today at the minute. Well, we can't say that just yet, but that's the way it's looking at the minute. But it's an interesting battle to see because we haven't really seen them battle much with each other on track. So, for all we know, they could take each other out in a minute. So let's keep an eye on it. Around the final couple of corners then. They're getting very close. And Maxi Luca, a little tap. And he's showing Beastas that he's not messing around. And Beastas, I don't think he's quite used to having this kind of competition. But he knows it now. Will Maxi make a move up into this one then? Or will he wait until the long straight? He's going for it. He's not messing around, Maxi. He's not messing around, and he's through. But has he just given the DRS to Beastas? I think he has. So he's going to have to do it all again then. Great helicopter view here. Are you watching this one, Lily?
I'm not. I'm just looking at the guys further behind.
Are you looking at the... But here he comes then. And Beastas can't get through then. So Maxi Luca then is in the lead. And you'd have to say, at the minute, he's looking like he could be getting his 3rd win of the season. And whoever said that Beastas was going to run away with his title, well, I don't think you're right, if I'm honest. Because I think Maxi Luca means business.
Yeah, he's really had a good show of speed today, Maxi Luca. If he does end up winning the race, he fully deserves it. Cosworth Tom, meanwhile, has come in to end his medium running, and he's rejoined in 7th place, right up behind the Force India of Tom Pretty on a set of soft tyres. So Cosworth Tom, like you said, he's got a good chance of points here now.
Yeah, he has. And how far is he behind the Mystic and that? Well, I was quite far behind them. Well, he's not even that far, really. He's what, 12 seconds?
Nah, we know that Merck and Mystic are going to the end. I don't think it's possible to catch these two guys, but...
Oh, and Beastas pits then, so Beastas pits. So that puts Conor Keane up in 2nd. Has Conor Keane got a pit again? I'm not too sure.
This is going to be Beastas because he's going to be jumped by both of the Red Bulls and they're not pitting again. So Beastas, if he wants 3rd place, he's got to pass these 2 on track. Oh, and one of them's off track there.
That's Mystic Joker. So Mystic Joker with an error and he's let Beastas through. So his race is going from bad to worse. Mystic Joker then, as his teammate yet again pulls away from him, and we've seen it time and time again this season. Then Merck, well, he means business for Red Bull. He means business.
Yeah,
I mean, it's 18 seconds. 18 seconds, Lily, behind Maxi Luca, Beastas.
Yeah, it's not good at all. I'm just looking at Conor Keane here. He did 14 laps on the mediums. He's now done, I think, 10 laps on the softs. So I'm expecting Conor in probably at the end of this lap or maybe next lap. So that'll put Merck into second place, and then potentially Beastas up into third. In fact, it will. Yeah, I've just looked at the times. Connor's only about 10 seconds ahead of Beastas, so yeah, it definitely will put him behind his teammate. Does Connor pit? Indeed he does.
So
Connor's
Connor
in.
pits then. The question is, will he go for the super softs, or is that asking just a bit too much? No, it is the softs. Oh no, sorry, my bad. I think we're going to the pitch yet, but here he comes. It's medium. Well, I've seen some bizarre things in my life, but this has definitely got to be one of them.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a weird one. I'm just looking at Connor Keener. He started on these? What did he start on? He started on the super softs, didn't he? So he's still got another set. That's a strange call.
I think he's just playing it safe, but to be honest, as Radic sets the fastest lap of the race, which is quite surprising, but he is on the super softs, and I think that's what Connor Keener should have done. If Connor Keener would have banged them super softs on, I think he might have been able to have got a podium, or close to a podium.
Right, I'm going to stay on board with Connor Key now, because I've just looked at the race director to see what tyres he started on, and he did start on the super softs. But I've scrolled all the way down to this pit stop now, and it's got next to him drive through. So I'm just wondering, if he's got a pit lane speed penalty, which means he's back in at the end of this lap, which will drop him possibly outside the top 10.
Yep, so with his fans watching as well, this is not what Connor Keener would want to be doing, and that is disappointing them, especially with stupid drive-throughs. But let's find out. Is the Irishman coming in to complete a drive-through penalty? He is indeed. So Connor Keener, yet again, is looking like a disappointing finish to the race. Well. Now I'm sure he does wish he put the super softs on.
Yeah, he's in trouble here with a Ferrari in the background there making a pit lane, but it might be in 10th. But yep, it's 10th.
I've just seen the battle. It's Beastas. He's going round the inside of Merck. They're getting close. Merck's going to try and not. Oh, it's too late. I was just about to say he's going to try and make it hard for him, but he was already through before I could even finish my sentence. So Beastas then gets past Merck. I do apologise, it's actually Mystic Joker. Merck is still in front of him, so Mystic Joker then is flying. Because he was nowhere near Merck, and you know what? Has Merck pitted?
Yeah, these guys are now.
Stop?
Yeah, that's it. They're off their way now.
He's going slow. Because Mystic was miles behind him, and now Mystic's right behind him.
Yeah, I've noticed the two Red Bulls during the race. I think at the beginning phase of the race, Merck was a lot quicker than Mystic and actually passed him on track, and now it looks like towards the end of the race, the roles have reversed. Yeah, exactly. Merck is the one struggling here, but if he's holding up Beastas, he's giving Mystic a chance to creep back up. Oh, that was a dodgy entry into turn 1 there for Mystic. Wouldn't be surprised if he picked up a warning for that.
Yeah, definitely.
He's late on the brakes as well.
It's looking like we might see a Red Bull on the podium today. Then it's looking very likely at the minute because there's no one in the distance. The question is, which one will it be, or will it be both? But you got to think that Beastas will be there. But Mystic Joker's having a look up the inside of Beastas. Oh my word! He's going for the move. Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. But Mystic Joker, he just hasn't got the grip that Beastas has got. So I think he's going to have to find another way to get through. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, and further back there we've got Cosworth Tom in 5th place. He's having a great race with him. Tom Pretty's in 6th. He's got the attentions of Daniel Morris behind him. A couple of seconds back is SJP. Then we've got John Heaven Terry, who's now 37 seconds behind the race leader, and then Connor Keener in 10th, who's got Radic up behind him as well, who you said a couple of laps ago set the fastest lap.
Sorry to interrupt you then, but and Merck's off. I mean, I was just about to say Beastas tried a dive bomb. He went on the grass, then Merck went on the grass. It's getting a bit messy now. And if they carry on like this, all three of them could be out of the race, so they want to calm down just a little bit, have a little breather. 4 laps to go. Mystic, Beast and Merck all want a podium. The question is, who's going to be on it? This is a great little battle. This is great battle. And Beast has having a look inside of Merck, and they're getting close, and contact. Beast! Oh my word, a Mystic Joker, can he get through? I'll tell you what, how lucky is Beastas there? How did he get away with that? I mean, how's he still going?
I'm not too sure. He could have easily spun it off the inside of Merck there, but there was definite contact. I saw the hand of rage come up from Merck's cockpit. One thing I am just slightly concerned about is Maxi, as Merck runs wide there, so Mystic's going to have a bit of a run on him. Almost side by side. I'm just looking. Look, they are side by side here, aren't they? This is going to get interesting. Gives them the space.
I mean, this teamwork? Are they deliberately trying to keep Beastas off the podium? And Beastas, look at this. There's no way through for Beast. There's no way through. He's definitely stuck in the pocket at the minute. There's no way out of it, but he has managed to get past one of the Red Bulls, which is...
It's Mystic Joker.
Yeah, it is. I'll tell you what, if they can play this right, they can potentially keep Beastas off the podium today. It's all about teamwork, but doing it, you know, kind of fairly, obviously, but...
I'll tell you what, I think Maxi Luca has got an engine problem. There's a bit of smoke coming out the back of his car. I know we don't get engine failures on this game, but you do get engine performance deficits, and it looks like Maxi's pushed his car too far. Just looking at his time compared to Merck, it's difficult to judge if they're catching yet, but there's definite smoke coming out the back of Maxi Luca's car there.
Is Maxi Luca's engine going to hold out for another 2 more laps, or is it going to blow? But we've got 3 wide then, Merck, Beastas and Mystic, and I think Mystic's going to get past Beastas then. Oh, it's getting tight, he's forcing him a bit wide, and Mystic Joker gets through then, and Beastas, slight touch of the wheels, but he is through, and Beastas, well, yet again, we've said it so many times this season, looked in a great position to win the race, and well, he's thrown it away yet again. Unbelievable stuff. If there's anybody watching the broadcast and they've got any questions that they want us to say later, then throw them in.
Yeah, just looking at Conor Keener, he's worked his way up to 8th place now, got ahead of John Heaven. Terry Radic is now in the back of him in 10th place as well. Let's jump back to Maxi Lucas, see how he's getting on. Still smoke coming out the back of that engine, but it seems to be holding together. They're not really catching this battle for second because they're so involved with each other. They're not really catching Maxi, so as long as his tyres hold, he should be okay.
Yep. Well, we are just going to keep on this battle for the podium then for the time being, because we don't want to miss a thing, because this is getting very interesting. Beastas, the favourite to win the title, struggling to get past the 2 Red Bulls who are working together like an absolute dream. All they've got to do is hold it out for 1.5 lap, and this could be the difference come the end of the season in terms of winning the title. In terms of Beastas not winning the title, should I say, it could come down to this.
Yeah, they're going to outscore him here, so you know every point counts.
Exactly. I mean, I'll tell you what, a bit of lag there from Beastas. I was just about to say, if anything, Beastas is dropping off them. He's dropping off the Red Bulls. Yeah,
he may very well have burnt up them soft tyres. He did pit, I think, not too sure how many laps to go. Quite a few, I think. 27?
But Max has still
27.
got that smoke. Max's engine still spraying out that smoke then, so he's got this final lap then to hold on as the Red Bulls get close. Are the Red Bulls... Oh, no, Wesker's out then, so Wesker's miserable season continues, but the Red Bulls, are they going to fight for position, or are they going to be happy with what they've got? And Wesker almost getting in the way there. I mean, what would you do, Lily? If you're Mystic, would you try and make the move, or would you just keep track positions like that?
You got to keep pushing, because you can't hold off anything like that, because you've got Beastas right behind you. I don't think it's a threat down the DRS zone, because Beastas' top speed isn't great. Should you battle your teammate? Yes, but be careful. The last thing you want to do is take yourself out, especially on the last lap.
But here he comes then, Mystic Joker, final lap. It's his last opportunity to get past Merck. Is Merck going to show him the respect? He does. He gets through then, so Mystic Joker up into second. And I mean, at one point he was down in 10th position, and what a turnaround. But I'm pretty sure Merck will still be happy with third if he can hold that off Beastas then for the final part of this lap. But we will go to Maxi Luca then, who should be nearly at the end of this lap. Yes, he is. So Maxi Luca then, what a performance as he comes around the final corner. He does take the German Grand Prix. It's his 3rd of the season, and what a season this young lad is having. Absolutely unbelievable. If we can go into the Red Bulls quickly.
Mystic's still ahead. Mystic's done Merck.
Yes, he has. So Mystic and still ahead. But don't forget, it will come down to penalties, which we will find out in a minute. But Mystic is going to take second, and Merck is going to take third, and Beastas takes fourth then. So Beastas, I mean, it looked destined for the win. He's thrown that away. But Cosworth Tom, what a sensational drive. Last on the grid, up into 5th. Well, I don't know about you, Lily, but I know where my DOD is going.
Oh, we got a battle. There's going to be contact with these two.
I say DOTD?
Radic and Cliffy. Radic and Cliffy had contact going over the line. Radic gets... Oh, he's had penalties because he's at the points. He finished 10th on track, but he's down to 12th. Oh, and Anthony's... Anthony shoved it in the wall, coming at the final corner. But that's it. I think we're just waiting for Raphael Hunt to cross the line, and then the results will come up. So it'll be interesting to see.
Oh, so the top three stays the same then?
Yeah.
And
yeah, absolutely fantastic.
For the win?
Yeah, it's a real big shame from there to have picked up that result. Yeah. Yeah. Just shows you what can happen in this league, really, you know. Oh, it'll be me. I think it's my party, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's your party, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Give us a sec. Oh, I can probably invite him now, can't I? Yeah.